And we're back. My name's Josh, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be watching Before Sunset, which is the second movie in a trilogy. I know usually you want to start on the first movie, but, I just felt like watching the second one. No. Yeah, I watched the first one a few months ago, but I don't know. I just never decided to keep on watching them. But recently, I watched Dead Poet Society, and that movie has Ethan Hawke in it, and it reminded me that I never actually finished this trilogy. If you've never watched the first one, I'd probably recommend going back and watching it before watching this video. Or not. I don't really care. I remember really liking the first one. I just thought that I think that I think that the idea was better than the actual enjoyment of it. I'm assuming that this movie starts out with them, I guess, meeting each other again for the first time in I don't remember how many years, but yeah, pretty much that's it. Let's get into it. Is it in France? I'm taking French right now, so,
So I thought if I could write a book that could capture what it's like to really meet somebody.
So he wrote a book about that night.
Do you think they get back together in 6 months? Like they promise each other?
So it's only supposed to be 6 months until they both came back to that same train stop. And yeah, he looks old as shit. So I'm assuming that they never met up with each other again.
He's there in both moments simultaneously. And just like for an instant.
Oh. I wonder who didn't show up. Or maybe both of them didn't show up.
Do you need to say you have a plane to catch?
Yeah. But I mean, I have a little time.
He's cheesing, fam.
And we will put your bags in the car so you are not late going to the airport.
All right.
Why would it matter if he missed his flight? Just missed the flight.
I have to ask you,
Sure would.
Did you
show
show up?
in Vienna that December?
He definitely showed up. I'm almost 100% positive that he showed up. So does that mean that she didn't show up?
Well, did you?
Oh. Never mind.
And of course, I had to go to the funeral with my parents.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
I know. But you weren't there anyway.
Never mind.
All the way over there, you blew the thing off, and my life's been a big nosedive since then, but I mean, it's not a problem.
He's definitely mad about that. I just spent all my money buying a ticket to come over here to a different country to wait for you, and you didn't show up. So yeah, it's great.
Mostly I was just mad we hadn't exchanged any phone numbers or any
I know,
information.
that was...
Yeah, why didn't you? That's so dumb.
I mean, most people, myself included, just sit around and bitch. You know how America's consuming all the world's resources?
Yep.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Don't ever disrespect my country. Okay?
Say stop.
Wait, what? Stop.
Oh!
I think the world might be getting better because people like you are educated and speaking out.
Okay, so quick thought. I think I like the premise of the first movie more, but I think this movie, I think I'm going to like this one more just because I feel like the way that they're talking to each other is so much more natural than the first movie. If you guys have never seen it, then you might not know what I'm talking about, but if you have seen it, I felt like Ethan Hawke's character, he was literally trying to become he was like a philosophy fucking major, okay? He was just saying the most random shit, and I was like, what are you talking about, bro? What are you trying to say? This time they're actually talking normally. So yeah, I'm vibing with this one right now.
God, I love this cafe. I wish they had places like this in the U.S.
We do. It's called Starbucks.
You were living in the U.S.?
Yes, from 96 to 99. I was studying at NYU.
I've been living in New York since '98. You know, we were there at the same time.
Ouch.
So I was left alone with a mail cop. And right away, he asked me if I had a gun. And he told me, well, you better think about getting one. This is America, not France.
You're darn fucking right it is.
Have you ever spent some time in Eastern Europe? I felt so peaceful inside. No strange urge to be somewhere else, to shop. Maybe it could have seemed like boredom at first, but it quickly became very, very soulful.
Yeah, she actually doesn't know what she's talking about. They should have put a Walmart and a gas station there, and she should have just been drinking Red 40, you know? I don't know. That just bothered me. I'm going to try to get back into the movie, but yeah, that just soured the whole thing.
I went to this Trappist monastery a couple years ago.
Why did you do that?
Why? I've just been doing some reading, I guess. I don't know, I thought it'd be cool.
He was doing some reading and thought, I feel like am I just like a fucking cynical person? Like, is that, am I just an asshole? But I was just doing some reading and I decided to go to a Trappist monastery. I know someone else has got to be agreeing with me because there's no way people don't act like this, man. Damn.
Kidding, we didn't even have sex anywhere.
But that's a joke, right?
Was it in the cemetery?
It was in the park, very late at night.
This is messing with my brain now because I know the scene that he's talking about, like in the movie, in the first movie, but now I can't remember if they did or if they didn't.
We've got to get going back to the bookstore. You'll miss your flight. Come on, let's go.
Wow, so this is a lot different than what I was expecting. In the last movie, it was literally an entire night that they spent together, and then he left in the morning. But I'm already halfway done with the movie, and it seems like they're just going to talk for another like 30, 40 minutes, and I guess he's going to leave. Or they're going to be like, no, don't go. Stay.
Married with a kid. That's great.
Yeah, he's
They really had to wait half of the movie to tell us that he's married and that he has a kid. What are you doing, dude? Go home to your wife. Unless they're divorced, which it's probably fucked, but I hope they're divorced. So, yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I'm in a good relationship, though.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
You guys are both in relationships. Are they home wrecking each other?
All right, well, look, I got that driver guy's number, and I can call him, and then
Okay.
they can pick us up at whatever the
Okay,
next
you know
stop
what?
is.
I've never.
He wants to use every last minute.
Why weren't you there in Vienna?
I told you why.
Well, I know why. I wish you would have been.
Dude, don't you got a wife? Like I know like we want them to be together, but I'm just trying to think about this objectively. Like you have a wife and kids at home. What are you doing right now, man?
In the months leading up to my wedding, okay, I was thinking about you all the time. I mean,
Oh my god. On the way to his wedding, he was thinking about her. Damn.
So, what is it like to be married? You haven't talked much about that.
Yeah, he was flirting with you the whole time, man.
it's funny, like, in the moment, I remember thinking that it didn't much matter, the who of it all. I mean, that nobody's gonna be everything to you.
I guess he kind of just thought this is what you do. You get married.
Chloe, here. We gotta go.
Damn, is this already done? He's already going home? I wonder what the third movie's about because obviously they connect again, but are they together?
I was fine until I read your fucking book. It reminded me how genuinely romantic I was, how I had so much hope in things, and now it's like I don't believe in anything that relates to love.
So she'd rather kind of just block off those feelings and like kind of just forget about it, not even give it a chance because I guess she can't recapture what happened that night 9 years ago.
Is this your apartment?
Oh, no, I live down there.
I'm gonna walk her to her door.
He is really trying to stretch this out now, walking to her door.
C'est qui celui-là? Il est mignon. Il mange avec nous?
Non, il prend l'avion. Hein.
Tant pis, il goûtera pas mes pâtes aux pois chiches.
I don't really know French, but I'm assuming she was like this fucking American dude.
I was thinking, would you play me one of your songs?
You're gonna miss your flight.
I won't.
He is definitely missing his flight. He's been here for a minute. So I only have a few minutes left, and I don't know why I'm just going to make a prediction now, but I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Juno, but it ends with two of the main characters. They're just sitting, singing, playing guitar, and the camera just fades out, and it's kind of just a happy ending. I have a feeling that this movie's going to end like that, so let's see.
Let me sing you a waltz about this lovely one-night stand.
That was a great moment in the movie. That's easily my favorite part in this entire movie. I didn't even have anything to say.
Is that your grandmother?
Yeah.
He's like, fuck her. That's the reason why I never saw you again. What's he about to play?
Baby, you are gonna miss that plane.
I know.
He doesn't care. Fuck it. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, he does have a wife, but so my immediate thought is that's like a perfect ending. Like it almost wasn't an ending. It's kind of just a continuation. This is what he's going to do. He's going to stay and he's not leaving. I chose to watch this movie tonight because it's only like an hour and 20 minutes, but it feels a lot longer than that. It's so dense. It's literally just an hour and 20 minutes of them talking. If I had to rate it, I would give this movie a 4 out of 5 stars. I actually really liked this movie. I think it was a bit of a step up than Before Sunrise, and I think I am going to finish the trilogy, and I don't know what the final one's called, but I'm probably going to watch that very soon. I don't know if I'm going to watch it next, but yeah, I'm probably going to watch that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I still don't know how to end these videos, so bye.